Hey guys, welcome back to AmSamFam. Thanks for joining us again today.
We decided to head out today and have another little adventure around our beautiful island of Tutuila. And we headed out to the north side of the island to the small but super beautiful village of Afono.
Afono is not far from Vatea, very close to the National Park of American Samoa here on Tutuila. So it obviously has all the beauty of the national park, and it's a super charming, beautiful little village.
So if you don't know of Vatea yet, we have been there a couple times. You could go back and check out our video for the Vatea tide pools, which is a super awesome place that we need to go back to again soon.
Definitely, yeah.
And also the Tuafanua trail that has the trailhead starting at the very end of Vatea. So we've shown you Vatea in both of those. Oh, and actually the Mount Lava Adventure Trail too. So lots of great things happening in Vatea, but we didn't quite go all the way there. Afono is just before Vatea, and I've been here before just to kind of check out the village, but this is Nate and the kids' first time here, and
so impressed. It's really cool. Now the reason I really wanted to come here was to check out the village. It's a new village, and I always have a fun time looking at the new villages, but I've always been kind of interested in caves. Growing up, all the time, I'd love to go find caves, kind of go spelunking and just go explore new caves. There's a couple of kind of sea caves around the island, but I was doing some research and found out that some of the most famous caves on Tutuila are right here in Afono. And you can really only access them using a kayak by the ocean. And it's a little bit wild out there, so I'm not sure how I feel about that, but we're gonna go try to explore these caves today.
The plan is to take a couple boys out with him, but we'll see how those waves are feeling, and it might just be Nate. Maybe the boys will get to go with him, but
yeah, we'll try it out.
Yeah, and the rest of us will be kicking back, enjoying the beach. What we do best.
What you do.
All right, let's go check it out.
Okay, so we just went over here into the village a little further, which looks like they're having a big birthday party. I don't know if you can tell behind us over there. They got like a big jump house, and there's a bunch of people in the fale and a lot of decorations. So we had to kind of keep it quiet, but we just went and asked permission. They said we can come swim here at the beach, which is awesome. And we verified that kind of just out around this point over here are the caves that we're looking for, and they're accessible by kayak and maybe by walking, but I think we're gonna take the sure route and go by kayak. Okay, I'm gonna try to take off. Not gonna bring a kid with me like we were originally planning because we forgot to bring a life jacket with us. And the waves are, well, they're not bad, but I mean, we just want to play it safe this time around. So I'm gonna go. It's gonna be kind of an exploratory mission. We're gonna check it out and decide whether it's worth it to bring everybody back. All right, so I just made it out past the reef right there. I had to kind of pivot at first. I started going out and I was going out where the waves are a little bigger. Probably not really dangerously big, just, this is a new kayak and they were just big enough. I was a little bit, just being cautious and being careful. So I kind of went out during the Ava there, but I'm out here in the open. It is kind of a crazy day for this. Not, again, not bad, not dangerous, just ideally I would have liked a calmer day out here. But I've got to go out around that point right there. And once I get past that point, there's a bay. It's called ANAPE'APE'A Bay. And that is where the caves are supposed to be located. So I'm gonna try to go make it. I definitely see a big sea cave back over there. I'm not sure if that's actually the ANAPE'APE'A cave. I'm gonna go explore over there, but it doesn't look like any of it is even remotely accessible. It's all big waves going through. We may have to come back at a different time and try this again, but I'll go explore a little closer, but I'm gonna stay out of the surf zone. I think that's where the sea caves are at, right there. And the waves are big and scary over there. And I'm seeing them break along over here, but actually I think that they're not as big or bad. They're just sort of breaking onto the rocks. And that's the beach right there. I keep watching it. It doesn't seem like it's too bad. I think I could at least safely go closer and investigate further. So I'm gonna do that. But I'm not gonna go in too close until I know that it's absolutely not gonna like smash me up against some rocks. Woo! Yikes. That looked less scary coming in than it does when I think about going back out, but that's future Nate's problem, I guess. All right, well, I was kind of walking out there and, you know, since I do think this is an Ava, the currents are weird, I just wanted to play it safe, and I'm not going to try to walk out to the sea cave back there. It's, I don't know, I just don't want to mess with that. I want to be smart about this. So I decided to kind of take the kayak into it instead, but before I did, I wanted to just kind of like walk up and look back into the jungle here behind me. Super dense, thick jungle, really beautiful, really cool. You can tell like hardly anybody ever comes out here. Really loud waves, sorry. But looking back in the jungle, I saw something. I want to come explore it. Wow, it's amazing how quiet it is right here compared to just 10 feet away on the beach there. But kind of a clearing here and big cliff face. And there is just a little cave right here, but kind of a cool little cave. It's as far back as it goes. It goes all of maybe 10 feet back there. But I have to imagine that a place like this, it's actually pretty well protected. And this must have been like a spot that, I don't know if people live, but certainly for thousands of years, people have like come here and spent some time here. There's been campfires or Maybe there was a full-on little village here, or a permanent settlement for some time. I would never know, but it's just such a beautiful little protected spot. Very interesting. Here I am in what I believe are the actual ANAPE'APE'A caves. Not huge. It's not like it goes in hundreds of feet or anything, but I can tell that even at high tide, there are some safe places up there. And honestly, the whole place smells kind of like a campfire. Like there have been thousands of years worth of campfires up in here. I'm gonna try to not touch anything in here, and I'm gonna be very careful where I step, because I was reading a little bit about this cave, that it is actually a pretty phenomenal cave that's been explored and checked out by archaeologists because of all of the ancient species of animal bones they find in this cave, if this is the right one. And I know it's also a common place for the sheath-tailed bat or something like that, which is a very, very rare bat in American Samoa, where it actually lives. And I wonder if that's what all these little kind of brown things, if they have something to do with those bats. I'm not sure. But again, I don't want to touch them. I don't want to bother anything. I don't see any bats hanging off of any stuff here, but if I do, I'm going to leave them alone. I just want to kind of look in here and get a feel for what the history of this place might be. I go further in, but I didn't bring a flashlight, and you can't see in the video, I don't think, but I can see that it's just a lot of piled up like branches and wood in there, so I couldn't go in very far anyways. By the way, taking the kayak in was a breeze. It was super easy. It's like once you get past the little point coming in the cave, it's pretty well protected. So there's these little waves, but they're not dangerous. They're really easy to navigate. I'm not worried about getting back out either. But I do think it's time to head back out and go hang out with Melinda and the kids.
All right, Nate headed out to see if he could go find those caves out there. And hopefully he's getting some really good footage, because I'm excited to see it. And then maybe I'll go out and explore it myself sometime. But while he's out there, I wanted to take just a minute and say thank you to our sponsor for today. BlueSky Communication is sponsoring our video again today, and we are so grateful for them supporting our family and supporting our channel and supporting our island here of Tutuila and all the territory of American Samoa. Ever since we moved here, we have been so grateful for their services, whether it's the internet or the phone services, and just the way that they support so many local businesses and functions. They are always supporting everybody, and we love that about them, how they're just such a wonderful, supportive part of the community here, while at the same time providing services for everybody. They just came out with their eSIM cards, and so no longer do you have to have a physical little SIM card that you have to find a little tool to open up the little spot in your phone. And so if you're coming back and forth, if you're heading to the States soon, or if you are coming from the States to American Samoa, make sure to head down to a BlueSky location where you can get the eSIM, and it's hands-free and it's super convenient and easy, and you'll be ready to go. Now the boys are playing and Hadley's relaxing, and I think I'm gonna kick back and relax too while I've got the chance. Watch the boys play and just enjoy our beautiful day here in Afono.
So this is my first time out here in Afono, and I'm so super pleasantly surprised. Driven by it a bunch of times going to Vatia. Always looked over and thought, well, I don't know, the beach is a little rocky, but I'm not sure. But it has been beautiful. The water was so nice here. It was rocky on the bottom, but like really easy to play. And there weren't the big rocks that kind of break your ankles. They were just sort of kind of flat rocks and super easy to play. Me and Kip were out there body surfing and having like a great old time. And what a beautiful little village too. Yeah.
It's Saturday, so we've got somebody weed whacking over here, and we've got a party going on over here. It's just, this is a typical Saturday anywhere in American Samoa, but now you get to see a typical Saturday here in Afono.
Guys, thanks so much again for joining us. We love having you with us. These, we call them our adventure videos. These videos where we go check out kind of like a little corner of the island someplace. They're my favorite kind of video to shoot. I know that they aren't always the most popular videos for our viewers, but they are truly my favorite. And so thanks for joining us, and thanks for being with us while we're shooting this video today.
Absolutely. And thank you to BlueSky. They specifically requested to be able to sponsor these adventure videos. And so, yeah, I agree with Nate. I love shooting these adventure videos. It's things that we would be doing together as a family anyway, and so it's just fun to bring you guys along. And so thanks to BlueSky for sponsoring these fun family adventure videos.
Now, we want to do more of these videos, but we would like to add a little bit more in terms of like talking about the village itself, talking about the culture of the village, the history of the village. If you would like for us to come out and check out your village, and you want to sit with us and maybe tell us a little bit about the history and the unique parts of your village, things that we might not know just from showing up and enjoying the beauty of it alone, then let us know. Shoot us a message and put something in the comments down below. Get a hold of us somehow.
And maybe we'll come out to your village next.
Yeah. Guys, thanks for subscribing. Make sure to leave us a like to let us know that you like this video.
And thanks for joining us again. Tofa Soifua.
Bye.